Hey guys, and welcome back. Illusion here with you again. I'm back on the FTB, the Dark Trilogy server. So first off, I want to apologize for the lack of content on this series in about a week or so. Lots of things that have contributed to that, but anyway, I'm back now, and I actually had another episode recorded, but it wasn't there when I went to go render it. So I'm going to do a lot of catch up and mainly a talky episode, so let's get going. Also, I've changed my rendering software again. I'm now using Sony Vegas. So, two things on that. I hope it looks better than previous. I really hope that. Of course, since I'm recording, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping that it looks better. And two, give me some time, give me a few episodes to start tweaking the Sony Vegas settings to make it look really good. So this is my first official recording using Sony Vegas. So that's going to be kind of a work in progress. So here we go. So I think between the last time I recorded and this episode, almost positive, we had a major issue with logistics pipes. In fact, it was me that actually crashed the server. I take full blame for it. But when I plugged in a provider pipe from logistics pipe into a AE interface, server crashed instantly. I think it crashed 4 times each time I tried to fix it. So I actually had to disable logistics pipes and to get it to boot back up, and then I was like, I'm not even going to bother with it. So I left logistics pipe disabled, and I switched all over to this ender conduit. So now I have full battery of 8 SAG mills and alloy smelters to do my ore processing. Have a few things over here just keeping me a barrel full of obsidian and sand, which that probably needs to be removed. I need to put a trash can on there or something like that. Few things over here I made. Got one for resin ender and one for redstone. I made those to make these flux infused tools. So some seems to be switching away from the IC2 stuff, more to the RF stuff. Still have all the IC2 machines, but they're just hanging over here, not plugged in. Switch jetpacks over to electrical steel from Simply Jetpacks down the Ender IO tier. Still have Man of Steel armor on, but I want to probably fix that. The last episode that I had recorded, and it was a really fun episode too, and I'm really disappointed that I don't have it anymore, is actually when we killed the Ender Dragon. So we did that before, when we were still on Christmas break or whatever, before everybody went back to school and work and everybody had some time off. So it was a really fun episode, and I'm really disappointed I don't have it anymore. Usually when I record, I have 2 folders. Basically, it goes in, one folder is DxTory, basically the pending file to be rendered, and then I have a completed folder. And then when I went and got Sony Vegas working a few days ago, it wasn't in that folder. So I have no idea what happened to it. Down here, I have a very simple AE system. Storage buses on these barrels. These barrels also have void upgrades, so they only will keep 1 barrel full of cobble. So that's that. This is coming in from my quarry, which we'll go look at that in a second. Got 2 acceleration cards seem to be doing the trick right now, so don't need to mess with that. I think the last thing I was working on before I logged off last night was I was starting to get an auto crafting system up. So maybe we'll do that towards the end of the episode. This is my trash can. So I usually am using an interface, and I can set 2, 4, 6, 8 different items to be trashed. So I can just come and say, okay, if I want to trash all the cobble, then the cobble will be trashed. So it's a great, cheap, and simple way to kind of regulate your materials in your system, and without having to use like an export bus or anything like that. So got this set up. I'm using my system for automation of processors. Just dump everything into this strong box, and it does its thing. For power, I am running these combustion generators with a vat. The vat's taking the poisonous potatoes and the sugar, making hooch, and then the combustion chambers are burning the hooch. So simple power. I want to upgrade to a big reactor soonish, so we'll maybe work on that. And all these poisonous potatoes came from my farm, or my lack thereof farm, since I was using the IC2 crops. And if you don't have weed killer or whatever, they turn into poisonous potatoes. So I had a bunch of poisonous potatoes. Luckily they work perfect in here and actually have a pretty decent, see, it's got an 8 times, pretty cool buffer. I don't know why that's down there. So that's what I'm doing for power, just super simple. Using some filters and some Ender-IO conduit. This is my automatic steel maker, so I just come and dump a couple stacks of coal and steel, and this one piece of conduit will sort everything out and make steel for me. Storing barrels of creosote oil. So it looks like that's about half, a little over half there. So that's pretty much my tech side of my base. Fairly simple, nothing much going on. Let's run over here. That's my stupid horse. You know, everybody's got to have like their idiot animal. Well, that's my stupid horse. Usually, most days, he's in a tree. So I even tied him up with a lead, put him on this thing, got off of that. So he just wanders. So it's kind of my idiot horse. So here's my farm. We worked on the farm before in a previous episode, but I had to, since I removed logistics pipes from it, I need to come back and automate this system. And since I fixed it a good bit, I need to come back and, since I fixed the logistics pipe system, I need to come back and fix all this stuff now. So, because it's running a little bit better than I expect. But I'll give you a quick tour of that as well, so you can see how many poisonous potatoes I have. So should be pretty good on power for a while. So rework this system. So I have just a MFR planter right here. This is doing the Pam's Harvest craft stuff. Just a little default. And then I have a farming station. This is doing nothing but seeds. Now the reason I did that, I'll probably change it before too long, is because you need all those seeds to make seed oil to get into bees. So I need to switch this to do something else, instead of having it on crops like here, because you don't get any seeds out of it. So I switched that over there. That's working. And then over here, this one's just doing potatoes and carrots, and then also mining these ender pearls and cotton. So it's a nice little compact farm, but it's also doing just a little bit of wood, sugar cane, which I only have 15,000 sugar cane right now, almost 16,000. I'll show you the underneath of that in a second if you want interested in the wiring. Made myself a little barn for my animals. I need some more animals in here, but I have not made a breeder yet. This is collecting eggs for me. So it's the chicken shed. It looks like that's backed up because I turned that off. So let me jump down here. I'll show you, give you a little quick tour underneath. Fairly simple stuff. Yep, still got one hoe left. Over here, got 2 solar panels, which I need to make more solar panels, which is why I was setting up the auto crafting for, if you want me to be completely honest. So sewer comes here, composter goes to here to the fertilizer. Power gets sent down, got a low capacitor bank, and then that feeds all the farming stations, planters, and then the harvester, and then sends everything else down here. I've also been using priorities with these, So makes it super easy for picking where things want to go. So this has like a priority of 1 for this barrel, which is sugar, but these have a priority of 0. So it should try to insert like the barrel first before here. And like on the planters, they have a priority 2. So basically it keeps the planter full first, then tries the barrels because it's a priority 1, and then if it can't do any of those 2, then it goes to these chests because it's priority 0. So love Ender IO Conduit. Makes it super easy as long as you understand exactly how it works. Works pretty cool. Down here, I started working on Thaumcraft. I've done a fair amount of Thaumcraft research. It's probably my backpack. Backpack open? There it is. Did a fair amount of research. I already have a silverwood wand with thaumium caps on it. Just to unlock the golems. I need to unlock the iron golems. Lock some of the cores. Not much in thaumic tinkering. And just a little bit of stuff there. So, not too much. I need to decorate this place and make it look a little better. But it's my little research station. And got some thingies over there, crystals, to give me some more aspects. And this is going to be my little golem pin. Come in here, dump some aspects in here, and then have like the, I think, is it decanting? Alchemy. The alchemy golems. Decanting just keeps water full. Yeah, the alchemy golems, already got that unlocked. Working in here just to keep all these aspects done. So that's my plan. But progress has been slow. Put this away. Sleep through the night. And let me show and take you over. Let me take you over to the mining world. Did some work on the miner, which hopefully you guys seen. If not, you're gonna see it now. So let me sleep through the night, and I'll meet you in the mining world. All right, here we go. Back in the mining world. I guess I really didn't need to sleep since the mining world's eternal day, but yeah, just kind of a habit, I guess. So I think in the last episode I was working on this. I hope I was. If not, this is going to be a surprise. I should probably have checked, but anyway, I made a frame machine with miners on it, and I have it now 8 wide. You can see it's been running a little bit. Get out of here. Still got a pig in there? Yep. Brought a pig back to take to my little farm. I didn't drop him off. So here's my little frame machine. I was the first one to build a frame machine here. And this is actually using the Remain in Motion mod. So nothing fancy to it. Just 8 mining wells, 8 ender chests on top. That's what I showed you, kind of the import for the AE system. And then I have powered off a couple magmatics that are overclocked by 2. Yeah, by 2. So in fact, I'll show you how this guy works. So I did bring my timer. There we go. Usually about 45 seconds. It's about right. I want to make this a little bit faster, but you know, since I'm just using magmatics and I need to get the dimensional transceivers going, but they are they're a little bit harder to make because you got to have a soul of an Enderman, and then you got a soul binder, and then you got an Ender resonator. So it's a little more of a few more steps than normal, which I'm fine with. But eventually I want to upgrade that. I'm probably going to wait till I have a big reactor to switch that over to get off of lava power, because that way I can have a better control of my power. So you can see it's getting ready to tick. Move forward 1 block. And it'd help if I turned on the power. So, luckily with still 45 seconds, it should still be just fine. One thing I've never understood, why it never equalizes the power. I need to actually let it run. I need some emeralds for, I think, if I can spell. Yeah, I need some emeralds from the chronotyper. So you can see it's complete, and 45 seconds allows for all the ender chests to empty out, move forward. And it should move forward. Just like that. So I could make it 16 wide, but 8 seems to be doing just fine for me right now. You know, it's fun. It was a fun project. I'm going to make another one. This time I'm going to try to make a tunnel bore, but that'll be kind of a upcoming project. Not anytime soon, I don't think. So I'm just gonna let that guy run. See if I can scoop up some more emeralds so I can make that chronotyper. And I'm eating boiled eggs from Pam's Harvest Craft. So that's the majority of what I've worked on since the last week or so. So I'm gonna run back to the overworld and see if I can get prepped up. Maybe we'll just do like a small little build or something today, since it's more of a kind of talky catch-up episode. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, back. So made it back to the station, and if you're wondering how this system works, basically I just have an interface set to export these things right here, and then I extract them with a round robin. So basically, as it round robins, it just comes up here and sends it to some of the machines. So it basically spreads out the load, and I'm not worried about one certain sag mill taking up all of the work. So it makes it for super fast, and I don't have any of them overclocked yet. Well, I have this one overclocked because that's my glass maker, but none of the rest of them are overclocked. So, really pretty neat. But I guess what I can do is I can finish setting up this autocraft system, since that was kind of what I was working on last. Trying to figure out where I left off, and you can see now that the once more cobble and once more dirt goes in there, it starts getting voided. See, it always will keep 4,096 cobble and dirt. So click on there, see, it's not going up. Staying the same. How many emeralds do I have? I have 3. Oh, I can make that chronotyper now. Must have picked. I've only had 2 for a while, so I must have picked up one recently. So maybe that's what we'll do this episode. We'll finish getting the auto crafting system online, and maybe get the animal farm sorted out a little bit, and go from there. So, alright, so I made the 1K crafting storage. I guess I have a random blank pattern. Let's go ahead and put this here. I'm going to expand my AE system, of course. And I want number of items like that. So let's first make more blank patterns. Cool. Alright. So let's go install this stuff. Bam. I need to put down this crafter. You can go right there. How about that? Yeah, that'll work for now. My system will grow significantly as we progress. Got some Certus. I'll just toss in a little bit more glass. I should put it in this one probably. Okay. Alright. What do I drop in there? Glass. Quartz glass. Quartz glass. Yeah. Bam. Oh, I need more blanks. There we go. Start. Come on, any day. Any day now. Okay. Now we should be fine. Man, what am I doing? I'm just messing all up. I guess it's still early. Usually I'm recording a little earlier than usual. But, alright, let me get this wrapped up and get some things made for the farm. And we'll go play with the farm for a few minutes and then we'll call it a day. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, I'm back. So I think I'm gathering up the last little bit of materials. I think. 24... 24 item conduits, chronotyper, got some energy conduit, made another higher tier solar panel since it's going to draw a little bit more power. Get rid of that. Yeah, I think that's probably need a filter. Filter. Yeah, that might be good enough. We'll see. Give it a shot. So I've been kind of waiting to do that, of course, because I said I need the emeralds. And now that I got the breeder, I can start doing that too. Let me grab that pig. Need to go get another pig. There you go, piggy. I need to clean that out. Oh, look at that. That's a mess. So we got a couple cows, a couple chickens. And I didn't show this out back, but I will now. And underneath, have a grinder on this side and then a slaughterhouse on this side. So the reason I made a slaughterhouse, if you go over to a quarry, both the quarry, I showed this before, that both the quarries have basically a similar recipe, just difference is either regular computer or an advanced computer. Now that's fine, all dandy, but the laser precharger require these pink slime crystals, which require pink slimes. So that's actually where you need that pink slime, and you can only get that from the slaughterhouse. So I currently have the grinder, off. So everything should be just going to the slaughterhouse to go ahead and get pink slime. Alright, that should give us a little bit more power. I could probably put some torches up down here. Probably a little dark. And you can see the way I get the bucket. So I got meat and then pink slime. Not very much. Alright, let's get this guy wired up. So, do I want to do this? I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Maybe something like this. And then maybe something like this. I don't know. Now I always got to think about how this one moves. Get out the way. Move. Moving babies. Alright, let's get that plugged up. Ouch. Hey, it wasn't too bad. Didn't do too bad on my wiring job there. Okay. So now I have this deactivated here. Alright. So now I need to run some conduit. Some item conduit. You do not need to touch there. In fact, I could probably just do that. Man, I love Android conduits. Okay, let's click on that item, insert. Let's just do a chest for now. That way it doesn't do anything funky. Disabled. So now I can start routing the wheat, carrots, and some seeds up there to start feeding the animals. And what should happen is the chronotyper should feed the babies to that back little pen where they get munched up into little itty bitty juices. I need to route that as well. Okay. Alright, let me sleep for the night and let's test the system out. Alright, here we go. Looks like Dark just joined me just a minute ago. So, got some of this stuff. So if I can set this filter, do wheat, carrots, and seeds. We'll give it a priority of 2. So can I do the ritual for the tears? Not sure what he means. So can I think that's what he means. Let me go talk to him. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So got that set there. Priority 2. That means it should go there first. Looks like we already got 1 carrot. And we'll just fill that guy up. Looks like it just fed some cows. Yep, got some of that now. So that should be routing fine. Jump out of here. Now, I wonder if I got this one facing the wrong way. I have that feeling I do. Alright. See if it worked. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So that baby cow is going to get ground up into a little bit of meat slime and pink slime and stuff like that. So I just need to grow my animals a little bit. Yes, I do. What I can do and these machines work both in a 5x5 area. I'm not super worried about it covering this whole area. I mean, they'll mill around, they'll walk around. It'll yank them when it's ready. It'll be alright. And then once I get some more pink slime, and once I get grow this farm a little bit, I'll turn on both machines. That way we can start getting food and the goo. Okay, so let's see if we actually have a gain of power. We do. Gaining about 60 to 70 RF a tick. So probably what I was smart, probably should upgrade this capacitor a little bit so it stores more, so that way it'll do better through the night cycle. You go back in there. You can go out. You'll get sucked out. That's where I just keep my hose to go into here. See, like that one's getting ready to break. And that one's okay, so I must have just got a new one. Yeah, probably should do that. But that'll probably do it for today. Just wanted to kind of get back into recording since it had been a while. Hopefully this video looks good since I'm switching software, and you know, like I said, mind it if it's a little bit. I did a test recording and I saw some motion blur, and I think I've fixed that, but you know, this first episode of the new software may not be perfect. I'm gonna probably get it tweaked as we go through the next few episodes. Like always, if you have questions, leave them down below, get them answered, and I promise I'll get back in the habit of recording on here more frequently now that I've fixed all my software issues. So have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys later.